Hello, everybody. Welcome to another All Skills NMG community tournament race. This is between Xero and Louis XIV. This is the first round of the Swiss tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fun. Xero is a long-time member of the community as well as Louis XIV. We should be expecting a pretty fun race. All right, not much else to do except for to count down commentators, racers.
Yep, okay. I'm just gonna get these counted down. Cool. Okay, and you count them down. So there was a race just earlier that you may or may not have seen between Slorent and Mudpip.
Yep, it went very well for one player, pretty good for the other.
Yeah. All right. So we have the runners counted down, so we should be doing.
All right.
9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
-1, -2. All right. But in all seriousness, they should be starting soon.
All right, seeing some good pasture in chat. You love to see it. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
HK community.
You get to see by the way, I don't know if you guys all know this, but we have 2 current patch runners commentating 1-2-1 match. Should be fun.
Yeah. I'm learning the route along with all of you. Do not worry about it.
Yes, absolutely. I watched Pisces' video on it, and I assume that should be good. I get to now. I'm just going to learn as we go here.
Yep. Okay, so it looks like we actually have a very good sync between the two.
Yeah,
just one desync. Very good. It's working. So we're just going to see both of them go through King's Pass, and just get a nice, good start to the run.
Xero taking a damage tank.
Unfortunate 2 hits in King's Pass is always the worst feeling when you start.
Especially getting slow fall. Hard fall, I meant.
Yeah.
But just a heads up, no one actually invalidates to a run just from King's Pass, so at least you shouldn't be.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
53 for both. Okay.
Oh,
very balanced King's Pass overall.
Maybe we'll get synchronized tops.
Let's just keep it the same throughout the run for both of them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. Oh yeah, we do get synchronized tops. I'm looking forward to having hopefully a pretty even run. Yeah,
this. Let's see how long this remains, because as we did mention, Xero is has a much better PB in all skills, but of course tournament nerves, everything, safety strats, it can all add up a lot.
For anyone wondering, Xero has a 53-minute PB, and Louis XIV has 1 hour and 12-minute PB, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can do.
Oh no, Xero down to 1.
Yeah. Xero, please don't die.
Please don't die.
It's all right. Louis isn't going to get the double spike either. So so it is possible to hit the stalactite in the top left of the room towards the aspids there to kill them very quickly. It's very easy on the current patch of the game, but on this patch that they're playing on, 1.2.2.1, it is a lot harder just due to the way the stalactite moves and the aspids move into it.
Yeah. You'll see a couple of things are easier on 1.2.2.1, but most movement options are better in No, I'm sorry. Some things are better on current patch, whereas most movement options are better on 1.2.2.1.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you might get some argument with you on that, but I would generally agree.
Yeah, I generally play current patch because I like the boss fights better.
Yeah. I'm a current patch runner purely by necessity. My PC just cannot run 1.2.2.1 as it is much worse optimized.
Oh no.
So we actually have really good sync here for VS.
Yeah, like almost identical.
Yeah, this is actually like, I think Louis is actually primarily a any percent runner, which makes some sense in terms of how good these early, how consistent at least these early splits are going.
Xero with the objectively better False Knight.
Yeah, False Knight can just give you bad RNG sometimes, so.
Both of them got the same RNG though.
Oh.
Xero was more prepared.
Yeah. And some nice Team Cherry coding there from the wall being very, very loud. That's due to some shenanigans with audio settings.
Yeah, like there are a couple of other walls like that. Most notably Pale Lurker. Most people hate that in Rando. That one scream.
Yes, that is another thing. There's also some patches of grass are obnoxiously loud, but that's less important, I guess. It's just disturbing when you're playing with master volume on 0 and suddenly you hear things.
Alright, so a 357 for... No, a 347 for Xero, and I believe a 350 for Louis.
Yeah.
So...
It's still pretty well synced up here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what kind of boulder RNG we're going to get today. So at the enemy at the end of this section, Ancestral Mound, there is an Elder Boulder that you have to kill. There's no way around it. And in order to kill it, you need 4 fireballs. And obviously you can only fire 3 at a time. So you have to wait for it to spit a young boulder at you. And there is a 50% chance of each spit giving you a young boulder. So let's see how lucky the runners are today.
Xero getting on his second try.
Nice.
And same as Louis. So pretty good boulder RNG today. Xero opting to bench. Yeah, and so will Louis. This is pretty expected because you don't want to. I'm not sure if the runners want to be going into green path with less HP because it is.
Yeah, it definitely is. In a tourney like this, all skills, in order to gather money for the, there's a very tight squeeze on Geo in the early game. So in order to gather more, they actually kill the Moss Knights next to Geo Rocks right above Hornet 1. This gives you a lot of Geo.
It does give you a lot of Geo, but it almost certainly comes with a damage tank.
Yeah, it's very RNG whether you get the damage tank or not. And Louis, unfortunately, not having enough soul. I'm not sure whether you actually want to go back for that.
I would just go keep going forward.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth going back for. And there you see a glitch. I think Xero did it as well, but on Louis' screen, where if you walk off screen there, the boulder just sort of gets a little bit lonely and just decides to leave.
Well, at least the fireball skips seem pretty consistent today.
Yep.
Of course, I could be giving them my commentator's curse, so forget I say anything.
Right, so we'll see Xero here, attempting... and getting a fireball skip there.
Yeah,
using the knockback from the fireball to give him some extra distance to get him up to places where he should not be.
Yes. We shall break the game, my friends.
Yes, these are... Generally, the second one isn't too bad. This one, okay, Xero gets the setup for it.
Yeah,
that one's a lot tighter, because you have to jump a lot later in order to avoid bonking your head. But Xero will get it nice and cleanly.
Yeah, nice. Zero will get pretty clean, will Lewis? Nope.
Louis turning around just slightly too early there. You hate to see it. He's going to go for a second try. And
he gets it. Nice.
Yeah, so it's
Well,
1, 2, 2,
Zero.
1. Oh. Go ahead.
Well, you're good. Go.
Okay. On 1, 2, 2, 1, it's definitely worth going for that skip twice because the alternative, you have two alternatives. One of them you can only go for if RNG permits, which is, not always the best. And the other is loses about 10 to 11 seconds, so it's really not worth. Or 8 to 10, something around there.
Yeah, but on current patch, the backup strat is consistent every time.
Yep. So, always worth. And that is another reason that current patch is better. Okay, Xero getting good RNG from the Moss Knights here, getting the second Moss Knight to spawn close to the left. So now he's
That never
very
happens on
efficient.
current patch.
Yeah, on current patch they're always far away, but then you have a consistent strat to deal with them at least.
Zero's still going to be entering the Hornet fight about 30 seconds ahead of my PB.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, current patch though.
Yeah, I know, but
what,
shoot,
10 seconds in King Pass? No, it's more like 5.
it's like 5 or 6. Yeah, my best King's Pass is like 57, so not too bad. Not too far off.
Louis almost dying to that Moss Knight. Ooh.
Oh no! That does not bode well for his Hornet fight. He
he's not gonna
doesn't
get
even
extra
get the
soul
soul.
Ooh,
Where's
he's
he
actually gonna go
going?
down to get some extra soul here. Oh wait. Is this still in
Don't
the room?
go! Don't bench!
No, he's going for extra soul just to make sure he doesn't die to Hornet here. Which is understandable. Tournament
No,
nerves
but
with Hornet 1 is quite frustrating, definitely.
yeah. Although I question why not just hitting the Moss Charger again.
Yeah, but he could have just not realized that he could go for it again, because sometimes if the Moss Charger goes onto the lower platform, it would just never reappear again, because you can't get far away enough for it to spawn.
Alright. Meanwhile, Zero is on his way to Claw. And yeah, seems pretty good.
And for all that healing, Louis is doing a pretty good job of this Hornet fight, actually. Might have just cursed it there, but...
Yeah, like the start was most focused on healing, but the rest is pretty good.
Yeah. There we go. Alright, so Louis will be getting dash here.
Ooh, nice bungle drop.
Yeah. Fungal drop definitely a lot more well versed in 1.2.2.1 than in current patch, especially with the new optimizations with a Zedic slash.
Yeah, I know. Like the main problem with current patch is you just can't inventory drop down that, so you pretty much have to take a guaranteed hard fall or
or
just
a frame perfect trick.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that frame perfect trick is pretty hard to get.
Alright, so I see Xero coming up here. I think it's worth it to explain right now, while both the runners sort of in a lull here. You may notice that both of the runners are opening the inventory at certain points. This is because on an old patch of the game, specifically the Grim Troop patch, and beforehand, you could open your inventory in midair. And
Ooh!
Xero with the Murray Pogo, let's go.
Yeah, Murray Pogo.
That's an alternative to the Pogo. That loses some HP but saves some time, so of course speedrunners love it. And a nice double dash from Xero as well.
Speaking about double dash, do you play Mario Kart?
No, I do not, unfortunately. I did not play Mario Kart Double Dash, unfortunately.
Oh, that sucks. But if you were to play Mario Kart, what character would you choose?
I don't know. I think I'm a bit biased towards Mario Kart Wii, where the best kart by far was the best kart, not the best bike. Bikes are OP in Mario Kart Wii, but the best kart was the Concerto. So I'd usually pick Toad or one of the baby characters for that reason.
The Bullet Bike or the Magic Cruiser?
I think Bullet Bike's probably better.
I like Magic Cruiser with Toad. That's my favorite. We got a bunch of Yoshis in the chat.
All right,
back to our regularly scheduled speedrunning.
Yep. So yeah, Louis having a nice clean Mantis core split as well. Nice to see. We are now starting to see some of that desync. That's half due to as we go on, as Xero is going through more loads. While the loads are normalized, obviously if you've gone through more loads, then you'll have had more time with the timer paused.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see the timers desync more and more as we get further.
And by the way, we saw our first desync from current patch earlier with Xero just going straight down to Grandmother Room, whereas current patch will go up to Crossroads Stat to go by that.
Yeah, that's just due to some late game routing. Essentially, because of the All Skills route relies heavily on something that can only be done on patch 1221, which is hitting levers through walls. And you can do this with a dash/slash very easily. So the All Skills route, in order to get its damage very, very quickly, it decides to go immediately to dash/slash as soon as it enters Right Side City. So as a result, because dash/slash costs 800 geo, geo routing in the early game is very tight. And that is the reason for not... And you'll also see Xero there killing an enemy after he dies using a... If on 1221, if you fireball as you die, your fireball will still exist. Unfortunately, you didn't get any extra geo out of that, but it's always nice. A nice bonus to have.
Nice stage skip. Yeah, so so I should mention in current patch that are calling up. Ooh, that's actually pretty good cleanup. That in current patch, you do get more geo out of Elder Balders, so that's why we go grab Crossroads Stag instead.
I see Xero in chat as he's in the elevator.
Wait, what? Why are you in chat?
Xero, focus on the run.
Focus, my friend.
Alright. So we'll see Xero heading into right side now.
No, he's like asserting his dominance by saying that he can go faster. Louis, tell him that's incorrect. That he can't just be casually lounging around in chat.
Yeah. Alright. So we'll see him killing this bottom row of enemies here for more money. Again. That's really bad RNG actually. Having all three of them very far right is Oh, was that only two of them? Damn. There
were three of them. There's four enemies on the bottom row in 1221. And
I'm uninformed.
There's only three in current patch.
That would be why. I see. Current patch runner, people leave.
Yes. Current patch runner, I arrive.
Louis hitting that hidden soul totem through the ceiling, you really do love to see it.
Saves like, what, 0.1 seconds?
Yeah. Okay.
Going for the Pog strats, that only saved like 1 second.
Yeah. I mean, of course.
Meanwhile, we have... Yeah, meanwhile we have Xero at Gorgeous Husk. We get to destroy... Probably the richest bug in the game.
Yeah.
Wait, Louis, why are you going to 80%?
I guess Louis is not informed of the geo routing for this part, or just wants to be safer and doesn't want to get hoppers.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true.
Yeah. Because that is killing those enemies is about 50 geo, so it does avoid having to deal with hoppers pretty much entirely. I think you go down to only one row with that. Oh yeah, of course. I think this new Geo route was actually fairly recent, which you'll see on Xero. Xero with only 721 Geo here. He's going to be killing
that's
2
definitely
to
low.
3. He's going to be killing 2 to 3 rows of hoppers here for his money, which is very easy to lose a lot of health doing.
But it seems like Xero's got this covered.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm saying anything.
Bait with the Aspid.
Primal Aspids.
He is 1 Geo short right now. I wonder how he's going to get that. And he's going to realize and turn back.
And he will kill the Aspid for it.
Of course. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, yeah, you have the time. Heal, take a heal.
Yeah. Yeah,
They're definitely not getting a PB at this pace, but
yeah, he's scaring us all right now with his Aspid.
oh no!
And missing the Hopper Pogo as well. Thankfully, taking damage there, you can at least damage tank your way to victory. And there's a quit out right here.
Now we have 0 Geo.
You really do love to see the absolutely perfect Geo routing from Xero. 0 extra.
Absolutely perfect. No problems here whatsoever. No problems with Geo routing later in the run.
Yeah, well, you know, that's a problem for later Xero. Right. Louis killing the hoppers backwards, that's a interesting strat, but I guess it is a lot safer, because the hoppers spawn on the left-hand side, so it's a lot harder to get the kill on them in a way that's efficient.
Geo taking the bottom out for some reason?
Yeah, that's...
And then he's rerouting back to the top?
Yeah. Alright. So now we're going to see Xero heading over to Soul Sanctum, where with his newfound dash slash ability, he's going to do what can only be done on Cheetah Patch, which is smack levers through walls.
Shall we really call it Teeter Patch, though?
Of course, of course.
Why would we?
I'm a current patch exclusive runner. I'm legally obligated. So you'll see him hit a lever through the wall there to open this door. Avoids a little fight.
These guys were in the way, so he's like, get out of my way.
Yep. And then a little bit of maneuvering in the dark there. Always fun.
So yeah, Pog maneuvering.
Alright.
Louis the 14th now on pace to come back. He's also heading to Sanctum.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, one thing about Sanctum, let me tell you something. I hate it. I hate it on current patch.
Yeah, Sanctum current patch versus 122 on all skills is very, very different. As you will see in a minute here, because in all skills, thanks to our little detour for dash slash, you can basically skip everything, and it's very, very fast to go through. So we'll see here Xero climbing up, and this is not possible on current patch. In fact, these rooms are completely separate. But you
a lot of these rooms are completely separate. Like a lot of the city rooms are completely separate. Specifically the ones around Spire, so yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Those were basically the largest rooms in the game pre-current patch, so it makes sense that they were split up.
Wait, is Hive on this patch or no?
Hive, I believe it. Yeah, the Hive is still large rooms on this patch. There are some bigger rooms.
Oh wait, no, I don't think you. Yes, Hive is on this patch.
Yes, Hive has existed, I believe, every patch. It's just only Hive Knight has existed for Lifeblood. Right, so Xero making short work of that Soul Warrior.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So
Wait,
that Soul Warrior takes 4 Shade Soul hits and 4 Nail hits to kill. But you can double hit with Shade Soul if you have the correct spacing and the enemy is moving away. So
Alright, this is the reason why I hate current patch. You actually have to go through the bottom of this room.
Yeah.
Which has 3 soul twisters that like to teleport into your face.
Exactly, yeah. They that room is called Hell Room in 1xx%. Purely because it's absolutely hellish for anyone.
Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna be seeing Xero here.
Will we get a quick kill?
This, yep. Okay, so he's gonna get some extra soul on from the side of the fight. That's from the soul jars off the right-hand side of the screen, breaking as he breaks them with Shade Soul, which passes to rules, and a very clean first phase. That was something to behold, truly.
Mm-hmm. If I got that on the first phase, I would be very happy.
Yeah.
But then again, we don't have Sage Soul, so it sucks.
Yeah.
We can't have no quick kill for us.
Mm-hmm. Lots of fake dives for Xero. Is Soul Master gonna stop
like
diving?
I count 4 or 5.
Wow, this is terrible RNG for Xero here. That actually really sucks.
Oh!
Ooh, that's unfortunate for Louis. Louis trying to take it safe there and jumping into elevator spikes. That is a really unfortunate death to take.
Mm-hmm. At least you have King Station stack instead of Salubra stack. Otherwise, you lose all your Geo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the fortunate thing about the all skills route is that your benches tend to be a lot closer to you.
Mm-hmm.
But Louis still does have to go through most of Sanctum again.
At least he doesn't have to kill the Soul Warrior again.
Yeah. Alright, a nice.
Have we talked about wall clean storage?
No, I don't believe we have. So a fun little thing about this game is that it's really, really bad at tracking whether or not you're on the wall. So on this patch of the game, if you dash into an opening door, then you will tend to the game will tend to keep you in the walking state with the momentum of your dash. And that can be used in a lot of places. It can be used for some extra height and some extra speed as well. So
yeah,
we'll see that in a lot of places as we go on. And
can
actually,
also,
fairly recently we found. Fairly recently
you can also.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, done. All right, so you can. So with walk-in storage, you can also jump off it because you're technically still on the wall. So you'll see people sometimes jumping and still carrying the momentum over.
Yeah.
All right, you can go now.
All right. So recently we actually found it's possible to chain walking storage together. If you do I believe physics frame perfect jump, when you hit the ground, you can actually keep the walking storage for longer. So we may see in some of the longer rooms, certainly Xero I think will probably go for it.
Mm-hmm. I believe the most prominent one, that you'll see, is the one to, Salubra.
Yeah, that's pretty much the biggest one in terms of because it's quite easy to execute, but there's a lot of time. Xero getting there's a tiny knob there. Yeah, there's a tiny knob there you can actually stand on that's lowered beneath the rest of the floor that I recently discovered in one of my runs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want to see some really long walking storage, there's a really, really long one in White Palace that you can get like 3 or 4 jumps off of.
Yeah, it's pretty insane what you can do. It's one of the most powerful NMG mechanics in the game. So much that we actually had to manually restrict where you can use it because some of its uses are just very major.
I'm actually unaware of that.
You can use it to dash the entire way to Crystal Heart without doing the parkour, for example.
Wait, what? What is
yeah, it's
this?
pretty cool. Alright, Louis.
I demand a video of this.
Alright, we'll see if we can get that to you. Alright, so Louis taking good care of the first phase here. Let's hope for some good RNG for the second phase. So now we're going to see Xero going to one of the most exhausting splits in this category, Crystal Peak. Or I guess combination splits, because Crystal Peak itself contains both Crystal Heart and D-Dark, all the way up to Dream Nail. And in at least the first two of those splits, you can take damage very, very easily, and you're basically spending the whole split on one health bar before you can finally bench and quit out, or quit out to a bench.
Yeah, it's because of that reason. It's pretty long. It's pretty hard to do. I get. Yeah, it's like there's depending on the strat you're using, there's basically guaranteed damage tanks. So you do really gotta be careful with health management here.
Yeah. All right. Louis doesn't go for the walking storage though.
Yeah.
Not
That's
as
fine.
Pepe hands. Alright.
Alright. Xero going for his Pogax?
No.
Yes! Oh no.
He just got bad RNG though. Well, bad RNG for left side. If you're doing Pogax, that's actually the RNG doesn't matter.
Yeah. No Pogax, not Pog.
Right, so this room is very cycle based. We'll see if Xero reaches the cycle. Unfortunately,
Probably won't.
Takes a hit there, and then
takes a fall.
Yeah. Unfortunate having to wait there, but in general, pretty good execution.
So do we want?
Pogo.
So I wonder, what are the conditions for Louis to actually win this race?
I think Louis is still, I'd say probably like a minute behind. Chat feel absolutely free to correct me on that.
I would say around 2.5.
Yeah, Xero could die in one of these splits, and that would be very, very unfortunate.
The dark room would probably be the worst place to die for Xero here.
Yeah. Right,
because you would have to go all the way back to Spire Bench, and that's a long way to go.
Xero going for damage tank cycle here. Is slightly faster, but obviously costs 1 health.
There's a way to do it with
Yes!
Yes, underflat, yes!
Woo!
Alright, there's a way to do that cycle without taking damage, but it's really tight.
Alright. Xero telling us not to jinx it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Very sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Alright. So Louis doesn't go for impossible jump. People leave. Alright. So Louis now also making his way into peak, just as Xero leaves the Crystal Heart segment.
Xero actually has quite a bit of soul. I wonder what he's going to use it on.
I think this is actually normal. You actually want, I believe, 2 dives here.
Yeah, you do.
So this is actually
swag
over strap. Over grub strap. You'll love to see it.
We saved the grub. We saved the grub. Ooh. What's happening?
Xero looking a little bit lost. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I would from there I would just C-dashed.
Yeah.
If you're lost, and just C-dash.
Yeah, but if you've learned this room only using the dash method, then it can be a lot harder to suddenly know where you are. Alright.
Alright, pretty good.
Especially if you learn dark rooms the way a lot of people do, which is by not actually visualizing it, but just by muscle memory, remembering the inputs. Right.
Alright, Louis coming into Crystal Peaks with only 3 HP. That's not looking great.
Yeah, this could be interesting. Right.
I hate this crystallized mountain room. I have the most deaths most of my runs die in this room from getting wombo comboed.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. The Crystal Hunter can just hit you straight into a hazard and boom, 2 damage immediately. And in occasional cases, if your hazard respawn is blocked, then you can take 3 damage for free, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, well he just inventory drops. There, in the current patch, inventory drop is always preferred. Oh no, he went for Pogast and didn't make it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But just taking it nice and safe through Peaks, which is very respectable. Peaks is such a dangerous split to be going through.
Yeah.
Right.
Xero with the 1 HP, but that doesn't matter at this point because you can't get hit.
Yep. Yeah, Dream, the entirety of Resting Grounds, obviously apart from Crypts, but we don't go there in this run, is entirely safe. And we're just going to quit out immediately after picking up Dream now, so it's really not too big a deal. But Zero's going to heal anyway. Why not?
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder what his reasoning behind that was.
I mean, more health is always good, don't you know?
Yeah, if this was current... Yeah, if this was current patch, we would actually be going into Resting Grounds and back to Dirtmouth.
Yeah.
It's a bit different.
Getting under plat number 2 there, underneath the Dream plats, you really do love to see it. Let's go.
Nice, Louis also getting under plat. Wait, will we see the no damage tank split?
Yep, there we go.
Nice.
So Louis demonstrating the damageless cycle here. He jumped over the forward conveyor there, which is not good. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
No,
he went from the plat but missed it. That's something I can relate to.
Uh-oh, don't die, my friend, don't die. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, get this soul. Definitely. Okay.
Grab that soul.
Yeah, that
Xero
was
now onto...
scary.
Yeah, definitely scary. Xero now on to Washer Knights.
Now there is a big contrast between any percent and all skills Watcher Knights. Because
yes, this contrast being that you have 2 upgraded spells.
Yes. So you'll see. Okay, Xero doing for the soulless variant of this fight. This one's, I think, a little bit more RNG dependent. If the knight decides to roll immediately, then you just basically lose a whole bunch of time. But he got the good RNG there, so he was still fine.
Wait, how is that knight not dead?
He's just chilling, right? Alright.
Nice.
So, yeah. As you can see, D-Dark, thanks to how many invincibility frames it gives you and the massive amount of damage it does, absolutely melting through Watch Knights at this stage.
Ooh, nice double kill. We've got some Poppy Pastas in chat. No Watcher Egg, darn.
Damn. Unfortunate. Right. Louis dealing with the Dark Room quite nicely there.
Nice. No lost time here. Just deaths and good running. Wait, I thought there was only one Ricard died for this split. Also, that Crystal Heart is not consistent at all on the current patch.
Which one?
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
I've been watching the actual stream, not the restream. Whoops.
Alright, we're gonna get this as well. This movement that Louis is doing before D-Dark is to allow early control after picking up D-Dark by hitting a hazard respawn and hazard respawning, which gives you control. So that's why he took 1 damage there.
Yeah, it's the same thing for tier, where you get early control.
Yeah. Though there, the early control is a bit different because you're not hitting a hazard, you're just getting hit.
Yeah, no, like the wings early control, major glitch.
Yeah. Look, the major glitches are basically
Invisible control, I guess.
yeah. If you get early control, it's whether you're invisible, and some may call that an arbitrary distinction. I don't know. I feel like being invisible is pretty major, not gonna lie, but you know, to each their own.
Xero taking some damage, tanks.
Yeah.
3 to the same bug.
Answering chat's questions, D-Dark early control and current patch does work, but a different variant of it. You actually have to bait the Crystal Hunter in the room to come shoot at you.
And which loses time, so...
Yeah. It is ever so slightly faster than just waiting out the animation, but if the Hunter just decides to go in a bad direction... Actually, I believe it's not even faster on all skills. I think that's only for 112. Unfortunate fall to Dreamplats there.
Wait, what's Xero trying to do?
He's trying to do the dash/spike tunnel, which is very swag, but
Yes, it's swag, but is it harder or easier?
I think for Xero it's easier.
We've got taking some damage here. If Xero dies here, we could be potentially seeing somewhat of a catch-up. Hi, Louis.
Yeah.
Oh, he makes it on this last one.
Yeah.
Last health.
Alright, let's hope for some good whumps here.
Can't you just go up and dream nail the guy up the top?
Yeah, or just kill the whumps.
I hate whumps. They're my least favorite enemy in the game.
Yeah.
Besides other flukes.
Right. We've got good whump RNG, so it doesn't need to fire a Shade Song. Okay.
Alright. It's looking, this Mystere skip looking pretty good. Forget I said anything!
It's a little low there. Okay, Xero frustrated.
Xero up slashing to vent his frustration. Is he gonna go back? I'm not sure
Xero, I would not recommend
I wouldn't
it.
go back. Oh, that's a big F in the chat.
Yeah. That looked a little bit low, unfortunately. There is a version there that doesn't require you line up on the wall, but it is a little bit more complex inputs, so some people choose not to do it, myself included.
So we'll see with each runner now having 1 death. We'll see that Louis still behind quite a bit, but he's now got his Watcher's fight seems pretty solid. Should I stop saying anything? Because it seems like I've been giving commentators curse.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing you kind of have to accept when you commentate these races is anything you say can and will be used against you immediately by the runners. All right, so we're gathering some extra safety soul here. Definitely a good shout.
Okay, Jamie, I have a question for you. Do you prefer Cyclone or Inventory Drop?
Depends on the day, honestly. Sometimes you just hit current patch inventory drops just constantly. Other days, you just can't hit them to save your life.
Yeah, if I recall, you had a really good. You were hitting like every single inventory drop in your PB.
Yeah, that was one of my good days. All right. Zero coming back into Isma's growth here. All right.
I wonder if he knows if it's a neutral jump.
He definitely knows. Okay, he's going for setup plus. But unfortunately, he needs to be a little bit
higher or lower.
He needs to be closer to the wall, I think.
What happens if he dies?
He loses all his
quit out
Xero,
here, Arch.
Yeah, definitely quit out. it's the safer option. And just like that.
Okay, now we have Louis actually in front now.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate for Xero.
Mm-hmm. Very unfortunate for Xero, but really, really good for Louis now.
Yeah.
If he can hit these Isma skips, he might actually end up getting quite an advantage.
Yeah, definitely.
So in terms of PBs, both of them are dead, I would say.
Yeah, well.
But in terms of the content in this race, I like it. Race is closer.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So now we'll see. Okay, Xero getting a closer bench. That's actually a good shout.
Mm-hmm.
He really cannot afford to be running back from Lurian every time.
Oh, Louis getting spiked on his first shot.
Yeah. That's actually a trick that's actually easier on current patch due to some changed hitboxes and shenanigans.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that in current patch. Well, now getting in his way after previously not being in his way.
Yeah, that's some nice swamp action right there.
Oh, that was kind of low. He took a damage tank.
Yeah. Trying to grab some extra soul here, just safety for the next acid skip.
Mm-hmm. Timing his jump wrong. Okay, he gets it.
There we go. Xero getting the dash/spike tunnel again.
Louis also taking damage tanks. Is this harder on? Is this harder on?
This is the same. This is the same between the patches. I believe both of them just have forgotten setup, which is unfortunate.
Louis. Well, nope. Oh, and he gets it. Wait, don't do that. Don't do that.
All right. I think that whump's gonna deflate before it reaches him, but I might be wrong. Yeah, it's gonna bounce. Yeah. Unfortunate, so you can't get the early control there.
It takes one last damage tank. So Louis clutching it out and now has about 10-second advantage, and Xero gets on his first try.
Yep. Always the thing there.
Although be careful.
On 1 HP here.
We can now have a very close race again. Wait, don't do that. Oh wait, never mind. The guy's dead.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
I don't think that C dash works anymore.
I think it does. I think it is there. It's just very, very tight because you get sucked into the acid when you have Ismas too.
I would. I guess the question is, where do you heal? Because there is a C dash here that could potentially give you a damage tank with bad RNG. Okay, that's a different version of the C dash I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I'd say safer version for bad RNG. All right.
Now just don't die on the fall.
Yeah, keep in mind also that Louis' timer is later on, so Xero, I believe, is actually still slightly ahead.
Oh, that's interesting.
On in-game time.
Look. What are our load times looking like?
They should all be the same. I believe both of the runners have decent enough PCs to get consistent 2-second loads. And we're using a load normalizer. We're running on a very slightly modded version of the game that just makes all loads 2 seconds for consistency's sake. To make it so that syncing these races is a lot easier. Okay, Louis going for the RNG C dash and unfortunately not getting it. There's I think a 1 in 5 chance of getting hit there, around about.
I'm not sure, but all I know is that I hate it when I get hit. Oh,
And,
Xero also
getting-
getting the bad C-dash.
Yeah.
And somehow getting that spike tunnel.
Yeah, that one's a pretty dirty one to do if you get the RNG C dash, it's actually fine, because you don't have to do it. Okay, Louis going for the meme skip. And Louis getting the meme skip. Let's go! And Xero as well on his first try. Damn. Right.
Both runners entering the broken vessel room in somewhat similar times, although so we can definitely see how much farther ahead Xero is. It's about 40 seconds right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Headbang first.
Both runners tanking some damage tanks.
Yep. All right.
Both. Yeah.
The
Both runners getting
synchronization between these two runners right now.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely beautiful. Zero's gonna go for the
We may be
close to
apart
reaction.
by 40 seconds, but still content to see. People, both the runners at the same place.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
This quit out here ended my best PV, one of my best paces ever. I was like 2.5 minutes ahead, and then I accidentally clicked onto the wrong save file.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh.
Yeah, sadly.
Always make it save file 1. I mean, I don't follow that advice, but you know, I can tell.
Yeah, it's like I need to learn how to back up my save files so I can start like deleting them or putting them onto like the second page.
Yeah, save file 2 is a pretty common one.
I use save file 2.
And also, I believe on 1221, that's actually where your cursor appears.
Yeah, it's the same on current
Menuing is
patch.
different.
Same as on
Menuing
current
is
patch.
always
I use save
yeah.
file 2. All right. Oh, we're going to Hornet 2 right now.
Yeah, that is the skills route.
I was fully expecting them to go to Umu.
Yeah, that's one of the differences between current patch is current patch gets it's kind of difficult to tell. I guess current patch goes to Hornet later. Oh yeah, it goes to Edge only after Hera.
Yeah, we do it after Hera.
Yeah, a lot later.
I wonder why we do it later in the run.
It's I guess it's just I think it's because of the geo routing just works out.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Or,
oh yeah, because we kill MMC, we get killed the cucumber.
Yeah, the classic routing change. Okay, Xero taking a nice safety bench there. Definitely a good choice, and also from Louis.
Question, Jamie, do you prefer going the bottom route or the top route for
current patch?
Yeah,
you can
for
only
current
really
patch.
go top route if you're very high on geo already, which I don't tend to be, so it's usually not a decision I can make. Because I just need the extra hoppers usually.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we're now into a Hornet 2 fight. Well, Louis showing off some very cool strat.
Now this
Is that major?
This is true content. I don't believe it's
Yes.
a major. You stay visible, so it's fine. Oh wait, is it major?
I'm not sure.
Actually,
If it is, we're gonna have to give him a what was it? Like a 5-second time penalty or something?
that one's a visual one. Oh, it's NMG. Okay, yeah, it's only
Okay,
visual.
never mind.
Serpent's
Regardless,
scary.
it looks like Louis is going to be tanking. For both the Hornet showing that why she sucks on both patches.
Alright. Okay,
Xero
Xero
getting through it.
Louis just gonna be taking it a little bit safer here. Oh. Forget I said anything.
I would say that Hornet is one of the harder bosses in this route.
Yeah, definitely. It's the hardest boss in all skills, probably. Ooh!
Oh,
That's a really unfortunate death. Louis was very close to killing her there. That's really unfortunate.
Rather unfortunate.
Unfortunately, Hornet doing her most powerful attack, walking forwards at a reasonable pace.
Yes.
Alright. Xero not invalidating his run. Let's go.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah, if you to get early control there, you charge and release a dash slash, but if you do it too early, then you get invisible control, which, as I mentioned earlier, is a major glitch.
Are there any non-invisible early controls that are major glitches?
I believe map early control or inventory early control is banned. So screen skipping using inventory, I believe, is non-allowed.
So like the one that GHK?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I actually saw somebody recently showing off inventory dropping into THK for the normal screen skip. So that one's just using damage, but if you mistime it and do it a little bit too late, then you actually open inventory while the screen is going on, so you get control by opening inventory, which is not allowed.
Alright. Yeah, that was what I was thinking of. Louis getting Hornet 2 on his second time around, so that's good. Helicopter Knight is are no major glitches.
Alright. Okay, so Xero heading back through King's Pass here to go get Cyclone.
Cyclone, Fog. What's your favorite nail art?
No, I don't actually, I guess Cyclone would just have to be mine, just simply because it's the only one I use, but I don't tend to use them, in Rando, for example, where I have a choice.
Interesting.
Just because
I think my
so
favorite
overpowered in
is
this game.
Yeah, I think my favorite is probably Dash Slash. Okay, thanks, Rix, for telling us that Louis is now 2 minutes and 20 seconds behind.
Okay.
So, where can Louis make up this time to?
I suppose if Xero has some more unfortunate deaths, that would be bad. But the hardest of the run is more or less behind us now.
Yeah, I'd say the thing that could probably happen that would give Louis pretty much all the time save he needs is Xero falling down in Distant Village.
Yeah, that's manageable at least, because you can climb back up, and the climb isn't too bad. Yeah.
But if you don't know it, you're kind of screwed.
Chat mentioning Umu, obviously Umu can give you bad RNG, but none of those time losses are, more than the 2 minutes that Louis has to make up here.
Although I wonder, is Louis still on PB pace?
I'm not 100% sure. I wouldn't feel inclined to believe so, because there was a death. But generally,
or
other than
multiple
that,
deaths.
It's been fairly clean, other than the deaths.
I wonder if Xero is going to take the safety bench at Archives here. He's quite a bit ahead, so he should be able to.
Yeah, I think you definitely do here. Or not. Okay.
Or not.
I probably would, just for the extra health.
I've been taking most safety benches in my practice races, so...
Yeah.
Makes sense. Saving more time. Okay, I'm questioning this.
I mean, healing here is fine. He now just needs to find another dream nail somewhere.
Okay, I'm not seeing how this can one cycle at all. Is he going for the D-dark strat?
I think he might just be going for the any percent strat, actually. Looks like it.
I mean, like, that's pretty much a guaranteed 2 cycle.
Yeah.
Did that last fireball even hit?
That didn't... Okay, what?
What?
That's confusing. I think what might have happened there is, does that acid hit Umu? I know the acid in the top of the arena hits Umu. Umu is invincible while in acid? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because acid repeatedly hits Umu, and so Umu is given invincibility frames. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, but we should be able to see a quick 3 cycle out of Xero here.
Yeah, we can.
I mean, like, it's not quick at all, but it's consistent.
Yeah. Yeah. Decent 2 cycle.
That's 3 cycle.
Is that 3? I can't.
Yeah, that was 3. So Louis could actually make up some time here, especially if he gets a 1 cycle. I don't know if he's practiced it or not.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he hadn't, honestly, but you never know. A lot of the runners in this tournament, while having had run Hollow Knight for a long time, have not run all skills very much at all. So, Xero scaring me there with the...
Yeah, with almost falling.
Yeah, that could have been very sad. Alright, so Louis entering Umu here, right to Xero, picks up Monument. Alright.
Alright, he's getting some long attacks. Pretty standard stuff. Okay, so it seems like Louis is going for a 1 cycle strat. I'm pretty sure Umu's a bit too far right for that to work.
Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, never mind. Is he also going for any percent, or is he going for...
Yeah, this is any percent setup.
Yeah, that makes sense. Louis is primarily any percent runner.
Yeah.
Making some damage tanks, but saves some time.
Yeah. In this fight, especially, health really doesn't matter that much because you're about to go get Monument and then you get free heal.
And then you also have to bench archives anyway.
Yeah. So you basically have maximum health right after the fight anyway, so you just have to survive.
Louis getting the 2 cycles, so maybe saving some time. I'm not sure if his movement was good enough to save enough time.
Yeah.
Also sad, we Xero getting to skipping massive moss charger here.
Yeah, this
sad
is so
to see. Yeah. No mossy boy.
Forgotten the mossy pet route. For context, the current patch, which both me and Oko run, route kills massive moss charger for money at this point in the run.
Alright. So, can someone in the chat tell me what our projected finish is here? For like Xero and for Louis?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rick said, thanks for that. Louis did save some time with the 2 cycle. He's now 2 minutes and 18 seconds behind.
Nice, okay. Alright, Xero just doing the parkour to Great Slash here. Nice and tidy. And did not forget to cancel the C dash. Thankfully. That's a classic me mistake right there.
Yeah, and you also get early control after that if you do get hit by that spike. So
Yeah, but it is still a little bit slower because of how long it takes to hazard respawn.
all right, so we have thanks Florin for the info. So Xero is about 5 minutes behind, so we are looking at a 61-minute race. And then Louis, if that's the case, Louis is on pace for like a 6-minute PB.
Yeah. Louis getting the airwalk strat, but still going for the lamp pogo strat. There you can actually refresh your dash in midair. It's consistent, but if you don't know it's a thing, then you're not going to be able to compensate for it, and it just screws up the other.
Like for instance, like there's another thing coming up in the overground now. That there's a strat that you can do to like C-dash across the room, and if you don't know it, you're not going to get it.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So let's hope for some good squid RNG here.
Louis on 2 health, which is kinda worrying here.
Yeah, it should be fine, hopefully.
Should be. Just don't get wombo combos.
Yeah. Alright, good recovery from Xero here for the
Alright, I would take some heals.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Xero healing before picking up Wraith here, because Wraith gives you all your soul back. So if you're gonna heal,
questioning why you didn't heal too.
I mean, QG isn't terrible with 3 HP here, because there's 1 intentional damage tank. So you do still remain on 2 HP for the rest of the split.
I wouldn't be very confident trying to go through Wind's Garden with only 3 HP.
Yeah, but this is 1221 where Petras die to 1 Shade Soul. It's just a beautiful land of, I don't know, bountiful heals.
Bountiful. Sounds like the place I live in.
Yeah. Yeah, Serpent pointing out that you definitely want 2 HP for Dark Deep Nest, purely because there's 1 spider at the end that can just completely screw you over sometimes. It just hurts. Right.
I wonder, is there only 1 specific place where you can get that damage warp?
Yeah, it's essentially the bounding box for where your hazard respawn is set to that lever just clips through the floor ever so slightly. So you can just barely reach the bounding box for that hazard respawn before you hit the thorns.
Interesting.
Alright.
Xero making the Pogs, getting the Pog C-dash.
Yeah.
Alright, he also has pretty much full HP, so full soul that he ignores getting more soul.
I would get 1 more here, because that does allow you to...
like, you can probably get that with, like, 1 of the random enemies in Deep Nest.
Yeah. You'll probably get it from the last spider. Yeah, I've never seen that line up for that dive before.
I just dash and hit the wall and then just dive.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my one as well.
One good thing about seeing so many races close back to back is that it really helps your own races, because you can see different strats that other people have.
Yeah, definitely in terms of safety strats as well. Just figuring out where good places to heal are is really important.
Like, one of the most important things I've taken out of this race is the backup C-dash for the on your way to Ancient Basin.
Yeah.
Alright, we get to use the We get to use the skip and beast den. Yay!
Yay, woo, randomizer skip. Except also
Yay, randomizer.
and
skips.
also 1xx skip. I believe it's only any percent that doesn't do that.
I'm like, you need to have wings for it, so.
I mean, yeah, but most categories have wings at this point. It's just any percent that doesn't.
Is it safe to just heal underneath those like spikes, mossy guys, whatever they're called?
On 1221, their thorns can't hit you, so that's why they're just bugs and they just don't do anything. True ending, of course. I'm sorry, Blue. I'm afraid I do not remember the G route off by heart. I'm a failure.
Oh no! Don't say that, Jamie. You're not a failure. You're a speedrunner. Failure is good.
I mean...
You're allowed to fail, but you're not a failure.
I guess. Right. Louis gonna take
there will be no self-inflicting pain on this commentary.
Yeah. Right. Louis making sure he stays full HP through here, which is very understandable. Dark Deep Nest can go sour very, very quickly. Alright.
Oh, that's nice. Dream now get in full soul pretty much immediately.
Yeah, I think that's based RNG on where they spawn, because obviously
Xero's going to take. Is it true? Is it Xero's going to take the abyss bait?
Of course.
Of course.
I can't believe he's really checking Abyss this early. Wow. There are so many more checks.
So many more checks that he could be doing. I like blood though, so I'm wondering how that's going to play into his equation. That's only like 2 checks.
Yeah. Kind of strange. Yeah, he's getting a nice right side drop. No swag door. Yeah, I think Xero wanted to go to swag door, but C-dashed the wrong way. Either that or that's just some weird timing lineup that I've never seen before in my life.
Meanwhile, Louis making his way through Dark Deep Nest. Base climb, lighthouse climb. I love this climb. It's like, I hear that a lot of people have problems with this. Is this the same for you?
Yeah, it can sometimes just go very badly quickly, because obviously you only have 3 hits to death, no matter how much HP you have, and you can have less if you had a bad abyss fall. But
yeah, it's just go on, guys. It's pretty easy.
Xero making it look easy right there.
Yes, Louis is falling further behind, but I do think that he's on a monster PB pace at the moment.
Yeah.
So that's good. Although he's going to have to find some soul from this devout.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing about healing everywhere is you actually do want a lot of soul for that guy. You want actually 2 spells, so you can do a D-Dark and then a Shade Soul, just to immediately kill that devout.
By the way, is it faster to C-dash or just to dash to get to the Dreamers?
It's faster just to dash, but it's safer to C-dash, so a lot of people C-dash. It's quite a minuscule amount.
Yes.
Plus, if you do dash strats, then you can charge a Cyclone on the way and then do Cyclone Wiggles on the Dreamer.
So Xero's already 2 minutes behind his PB.
Yeah. And also Blue pointing out, if you have dash slash, it's also faster to dash then. Because then you can start hitting faster.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
Cyclone strats are the best. So
yeah, although as current patch runners, we don't have dash slash until after all 3 Dreamers have been collected.
Yeah. Rather unfortunate.
I mean, like, we could try the Cyclone slash on Monomon, but yeah, Monomon.
Yeah. All right.
I've never gone that. I've tried like 20 times and then just gave up.
I think Xero can still sub hour.
I don't think sub hour is possible at this
I don't
point.
believe so. You're gonna have to have an absolutely monster fight coming up.
You would also have to have an insane Abyss climb here. Alright, not happening.
That's a commentator's curse if I've ever heard one.
I see Abyss Climb is one of the places that I see a lot of people differ, because a lot of people have different, more comfortable ways of climbing up the Abyss. So that's one fun thing about this route.
Yeah, some of the spike pogos definitely are a lot scarier to newer runners, myself included. So. And also, it's just hard to remember the route sometimes, so you just go wherever you go.
Yeah, you just go. You just go.
Yeah.
Both runners, Louis entering Abyss, Xero leaving it.
The IL strats for Abyss Climb, definitely not used. Yeah, there are some very spicy strats in the Abyss Climb individual level runs.
Yeah, like I believe the world record is like 31.
Yeah, it's something
seconds.
ridiculous.
Alright, Xero actually taking our mouth bench.
Yeah, just a heal there. Understandable. You want to keep some extra soul for the all skills fight.
Although, to see Louis winning here, we would have to see Xero at least dying probably at least twice to THK, and Louis getting an insane THK fight.
Yeah.
Okay, we're third. Abyss Climb world record is 30:49. I'm on Stellar.
That's incredible.
That is incredible. I think my best is like 35.
Yeah. Right, so Xero going to be entering the fight here.
All right. So this fight differs than any percent from instead of using Save Soul, we use Shriek to just melt THK.
Yeah. Yeah, the difference between so Shade Soul does 40 damage per hit, and optimally Shriek does 120. So you're gonna
30,
see the
Shriek does 30 per hit, but it hits 4 times.
Yeah. Oh, did I say 40?
Yeah, you said 40 for Shade Soul. Is it 30 or something?
Yeah, that's right. No, yeah, it is 40.
Ooh, okay. So Xero actually looking like he has a pretty good THK fight so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just been keeping him locked in that corner.
Yeah. Unfortunate missing that Shriek there.
And missing it. So close.
That missed Shade Skip. That was agonizingly close, and just getting the kill immediately after.
Alright,
just
yeah,
barely missing sub 1 hour.
Just barely.
Alright. So that's a GG for Xero.
GG's. I do think we're going to see Louis finish up here because he's on an insane PB pace.
Yeah. What was his PB?
I think his PB is 1 hour and 12 minutes.
Oh damn, okay. Yeah, Louis is definitely on some good pace right now.
So yeah, I think we'll see Louis finish up here. So yeah, GG's to Xero. You will be winning the first round of the. You'll be winning his first race, and he'll probably move on to face somebody else who is also 1-0. Louis will be Louis. Even though he lost today, he's on the same pace for PB, and he's also looking like he can also improve into the future. Don't worry, he's not out of the race yet. he can still get. He still has 4 more races in the Swiss to improve his record.
Yeah. Alright. Struggling with the Abyss climb here, which is unfortunate.
I would just go for safe strats from here.
Xero giving us the split rundown. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
Hour and 20 minutes? No, hour and 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's really not bad at all.
Xero, you can join whenever you're ready.
Yep. Alright, and we have Xero here.
Hello.
Hello. So Ismas.
Yeah.
Do we wanna? Yeah. shall we? Do you want to talk about it or?
I mean, it's so awkward when you. It's usually fine when you like make a mistake or you die to a boss or something like that. When you completely forget how to do something, that's so difficult to
Oh, that sucks.
when you just lose the muscle memory. So
that's some of the worst. And definitely first race of the tournament is probably the worst time to have that happen. But yeah, definitely.
I expect we'll have Louis join after he's done with his race. He's currently on pace for a really good PB.
Is he PB pace right now?
Yeah.
His PB is like an hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah, and he's just entering Black Egg at 1:03:45 right now. So
So like a 5-6 minute PB if you can get THK first try.
Yeah, he should take the bench in Black Egg here. Theoretically, he should have benched in Dirtmouth. It is slightly faster because then you don't have to stop your C-dash. But that's fine. It's not that big a difference.
Alright, so how did you feel about the race, Xero?
For the most part, that felt okay. Besides Ismail.
Yeah.
Like loads of mistakes, sure, but it's the first race. I was okay with everything that happened in that race except for the Ismail stuff.
Yeah, definitely. The rest of the execution was actually pretty locked down, despite 20 nerves always getting to you. So Louis just in THK right now. Just gets more soul. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, the THK has more HP on current patch and has more and is faster.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I keep it. That's why I have a hard fight with him.
Yeah, if you're watching these runs for the first time and you notice THK is a little bit slower than usual, that's why. He was significantly easier in all the patches.
Alright, by the way, Xero, I do have a question for you. It's regarding something we were talking about earlier. Do you have a favorite Mario Kart character? Pretty sure the chat wants to know.
The only Mario Kart game I've played is the DS game.
DS?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But I used to play Luigi in that.
Luigi, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, he was good in DS. Definitely. I think the best kart was on Mario. And Louis just gonna finish up here with an insane, what is that, 6-minute PB?
Yeah, 6.5 minute PB.
Yeah. With 2 deaths. Or 2? 3? I think 2.
3.
That's
3 deaths, I believe. Like 1 in Symptom, 1 at Hornet 2, and 1 at Umu.
Yeah. Alright, let me get Louis in here. Message. Alright. So we'll see if we can get him in here. Alright. Hello, Louis. How do you feel?
Louis?
How we got Mike?
Like troubles?
Okay. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't think
now
we
I can
have-
hear.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
All right. How do you feel about that?
I mean, obviously there's some moments that could have been better, like dying to spell twisters, but I didn't die to Isma skip, so I'm pretty happy to not lose my Geo and just turf the run.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It was
I do want to
Very
ask:
good.
is this a 1 minute? Is this like a 6 minute PB, or do you have like a different PB?
No, my PB is 103 right now.
Oh, okay.
So this was quite a bit behind. Like I had a couple golds in this run. Like particularly, I was practicing the climb and the abyss stuff. Even though I obviously bonked a bunch there, it was probably quite a bit faster than what my PB was doing. Kind of just like aimlessly hopping upwards.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Still a good race though.
I actually wasn't watching the other racers, so I didn't see how Xero finished.
I believe he finished just over an hour.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
like 1 hour 20 seconds.
Honestly, like not that bad. I'm actually pretty happy with that then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You provide us a pretty content race, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Thanks
All
for
right.
commenting, guys. I'll look forward to actually watching the VOD.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good job on your run, Louis.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Final thing, Louis. If you have any questions, you could ask. Or I do have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite Mario Kart character?
Mario Kart character is probably Toad or Wario or Boo. I like the heavy racers.
Nice.
Like Toad is the opposite. Toad's probably
Toad
the fastest one. Toad's great, but like I have a soft spot for Wario. Were you guys chatting about Mario Kart during the run?
A little
Yes,
bit.
we were
A little
chatting
bit.
about Mario Kart.
I'm sure I'll get it later when I watch.
Did you
Alright.
talk about like the game at all, or the
Yes,
the
we
runs
did.
that are happening?
Yeah. Of course we did. Yes.
Yeah, of
I mean,
course we did.
It's a
Julie
go
didn't
fast
talk
game.
about current patch.
No. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. So I think that's.
Any final
we're gonna
thoughts?
No. GG. Good job, Xero. Nice win.
end. All right.
Final
With
things before.
Oh.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. So with that, that's going to finish the stream. I think. Hang on. If we have a look at the schedule here, we
The
have
next race
another
is-
run.
The next race is like an hour from here. I believe at we have a next race at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. So about
Yeah,
an hour
1
and a-
hour's time.
just an hour's time around there. And we also have one more very unimportant race happening at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tune in for that as well.
Mhm.
Thanks thanks to all for watching, and I guess have a good day.
All right.
GG.
Very much.
Uh,
GG.
Thanks to the runners.